whispered logic puzzles. Thank you for joining me. I'm Andrea, and I'm going to work through level 17 of Sandwich Sudoku by Cracking the Cryptic. Okay, so like normal, I'm going to find my ones and my nines first. So in this row, the digits between the 1 and the 9 add up to 11. That can be done with 2 or 3 digits. So the 1 could be here or here. In this column, the digits between the 1 and the 9 add up to 25. That can be done with 4 or 5 digits. That means the 1 is right here. In this row, the digits between the 1 and the 9 add up to 16. That can be done with 3 or 4 digits. That puts a 9 here or here. And looking right here, I see that this is a 35. That means that in this column, the 1 and the 9 are the 2 edges. So that means the 9 is right here, and the 1 is here. In this row, the digits between the 1 and the 9 add up to 14. That can be done with 2, 3, or 4 digits. On this side, it would include a 2, which can't be done with 2 digits. So the 9 is not over here. So the 9 will be either here or here with 2 or 3 digits. Okay, let's see. Start looking around. Okay, something I noticed. So the 20, the minimum number of digits is 3. But on both the top and the bottom we have an X. So if the 1 or the 9 was here, say 1, 2, 3. And if the 1 or the 9 was here, say 1, 2, 3. So it can't be there. Also, since a 4 is in this area, I know that a 4 is in the digits between the 1 and the 9. So 0. And again, this 21 has a minimum of 3 digits, but there's an X on the top and the bottom. So you say 1, 2, 3 from both sides. You can cross that out. Okay. Since this doesn't have an X on the bottom, I can't do the same trick. Okay, this 29 is a minimum of 5 digits. So from down here, it would cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But since there's an X up here, from here it'd cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And here we have a 31. That is 6 digits. Since we already have an X here, that means our 9 is right there and our 1 is there. That finishes off this square and this row. And in this column, the digits between the 1 and the 9 add up to 20. That can be done with 4 or 5 digits. So the 9 will be here or here. I was just looking at how this is a 0, so the 1 and the 9 are next to each other. But looking in this square, even if a 1 or a 9 is over here, the other would have to be here, which means these two won't be a 1 or a 9. And this will have to be a 1 or a 9. So in this row, the digits between the 1 and the 9 add up to 16, which is 3 or 4 digits. this row, they add up to 8, which is 1 or 2 digits, so the 1 will be here or here. In this row, the digits between the 1 and the 9 add up to 24. That's 4 or 5 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means it will be right here, and since we have a 9, that's a 1. And that finishes the square. Makes this a 9 and this a 1. And I noticed in this row, there's only one spot left, so the 9 goes here. Now in this column, the digits between the 1 and the 9 add up to 17, which can be done with 3 or 4 digits. That puts the 9 right here. Finishes this row. There's one spot left to finish the square. And that's 32, which is made of 6 digits. Puts the 9 right here. One spot left here for the 1. And the 1 has to match up with the 9 here, but there's a 9 in this column. So here's the 9. And here's the 1. Oh, then we've got one more one we're looking for. There we go. Okay, we've got the 1s and the 9s. So I'll get rid of these X's and start looking to solve. Okay. In this row, I've got 4 digits to make 16. And I can't narrow it down any further yet. In this row, 6 digits make 31. That means the 4 is left out, so I'll put the 4 right there. This row, I have an 8. In this row, 3 digits to make 16. A 4 is not included. This row, 4 digits to make 24. This row, 2 digits to make 11. And here I've got a 4. In this row, the 6 digits make 32. The digit left out is the 3. This row, 2 digits to make 14. That means it's a 6 and an 8. Okay. In this column, 4 digits to make 25. We've already got a 4. So we have 6, 7, 8. There's already an 8 in this row. 6, 7. And in these it'll be 6, 7, or 8. In this column, 5 digits to make 29. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's an 8 in this row. So 3, 5, 6, 7. And 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. The square has a 3. So 5, 6, 7, 8. The 2 digits left out are the 2 and the 4. The square already has a 4, so that will be a 2. And this is a 4. In this column, 3 digits make 17. I was just looking, the 2 and the 4 are not included here or here, so that means these 2 digits will be either 2 or 4. So, and this row has a 4, so that makes this the 2, and this the 4. So there is a 4 included here. So now over here, I can't narrow it down any further yet though. Okay. In this column it's an 8. In this column there's 3 digits to make 9. So it's 2, 3, and 4. In this row I already have 2 and 4. 4, so this will be the 3. And in this row I've got the 4, so we've got the 2. And we'll put the 4 right there. This column, it will be all of the digits, so I'll wait on that. Here, there's 3 digits to make 21. 6, 7, and 8. This row has an 8, so I'll go 6 and 7. Then 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. It's done. Here, there's 5 digits to make 20. Already got a 4. So 2, 3, 5, 6. 6. There's a 2 right here. But here I can do 2, 3, 5, 6. And 3, 5, 6. And there's a 2 down here also, so 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6. So the digits left out are 7 and 8. Oh, and I just noticed this is narrowed down to a 6. And this an 8. Which means since this is 7 or 8 and this is 7 or 8, this has to be the 7. And here's the 8. Okay, let's look back here. Well, both the options have 2, so that didn't narrow it down much. And neither of them have an 8, so. Let's see, in this row, I've got a 3 in there. And there's not a 4, or a 2. 6, 7, 8, that works in both. So the digit here, looks like either of those could still be it right now. Okay, in this row, I've got a 4 and an 8. So the other 2 digits will be 5 and 7. This is either 6 or 7, so this is the 7. And here's the 5. And that narrowed this spot down to 6. This is narrowed down to 3. Okay. This is narrowed down to 7. And narrowed down to 8. And since these 2 are 5 and 7, that means the 5 can't be here, so this is 6. And the 5 or 7 can't be here, so this is 8. And this is narrowed down to 6. Narrowed down to 8. Narrowed down to 2. The 3 and the 5 is here or here. So this has to be the 6. See? So now in this row, I've got a 3 and a 6, so I know this is a 7. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a 6 right here. And this is narrowed down to 5. Narrowed down to 7. Here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 3 or 5. Let's see. I don't know yet there. 2, 3. Okay. Let's look in this row. We have 1, 2. We've got a 3 in this square, so the 3 goes here. Then 4. We'll put a 5 over here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now this column 1. This will be the 2 then. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This square 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a 6 in this row, so this is the 6. And 7, 8, 9. Up here 1, 2. Don't have a 3, so any of these could be 3. there's 4. And any of these could be 5. And 6, 7. And 8 is in this row, so this is 8. Looking in this row, I've got a 3 or 5 here and a 3 or 5 here. So both of those are accounted for now, because we have 1. We don't have 2, so 2 is either here or here. This column has a 2, so I'll put the 2 right there. Then there's 3 on one of these. And next is 4, so the 4 goes right here. Okay, and looking at the 4s throughout the puzzle, I realized we can finish the 4s. In this square, there's already a 4 in this row, and a 4 in this column, so the 4 is right there. In this square, there's a 4 in this column, so the 4 is right here. So let's do this square. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Could be either of these. Since a 5 has to be here, that means this has to be the 3. And this is 5. And this is 3. And this is 5. And this is 3. Okay, so we have 5, 6, 7, and then 8. But there's an 8 in this row, so this is 8. And 5. Okay, 1, 2. This is a 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we got 1, and then 2. So 2 in this column, so here's the 2. And 3, 4, 5. Either of these could be 5. And 6. And either of these could be 7. And this row, I notice we now have 2, 3, 4. So that tells us this is a 7, which means this is the 5 and this is the 7. And in this square, 1, 2, so 3 in this column, so here's the 3. Then 4, 5, there's a 5 in this column, so here's the 5. And then 6. And 1 square left. There's the 1. There's a 2 in this row. And a 2 in this column, so here's the 2. 3, 4. There's a 5 in this row and a 5 in this column, so here's the 5. Then 6, there's a 6 in this row. So here's the 6. And then 7. And there we go. That was fun.